Morning, kitties. Morning, Holster.
Morning.
Look, they're coming down to see us. They think we've got food.
Isn't it really bad that the only one I can identify is Connie?
Yeah.
This one. Hello,
Pfizer's got the
Constance.
dappled head.
Oh, okay,
Hello,
so that's
Beefy.
Pfizer. And he's also
Hello.
like absolute psycho.
He's not. Are you, Pfizer? You're lovely.
Well, he's
Hello,
lovely.
sheepies.
but
And we know
he's-
Damson because
Oh,
she's
yeah.
she's a bit like Doubtson, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's
I know.
Delson's doppelganger.
Hello, sheepies.
And then this is AstraZeneca.
AstraZeneca.
Wait, one's a boy though, aren't they?
No, Pfizer's a boy.
Oh, so AstraZeneca are both girls.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You're getting it, Hol.
Yeah.
Right,
Also,
let's
why
find
has
some
that one
boys.
got a
Hold-
bib?
Because I had to shave her for a second time and I didn't do a very good job of it. Look, someone's keen to come in. Well, that's one of you. Where are the others?
No teeth. Oh, that's Ice.
It is Iceman.
It's like a Romeo and Juliet moment, because Yodel's behind him.
He can hear Yodel up the top.
See, look, I'm a sheep whisperer.
Yodel's up there. Where are your boyfriends, Ice?
I'm a sheep whisperer.
Are you?
Yeah, look.
Oh,
Oh, is this Pfizer?
no, it's Astra. Why? Have you lost everybody else? That's quite animated for you. Oh, you want Yodel, don't you? Your rug's not quite as dirty as it was the other day. Right, let's go and find the other boys. Oh my life. While we wait for the boys to come through from the other field, they're not wanting to come. They're over the back there somewhere. I'm coming down to have a look at all the stonework that's down here. Phil was working late into the night last night to get it all down. It's still very muddy and sloppy down here. So here's the entrance to the boys' field. And Phil has put all the stone in a nice big square area here with a nice track so that I can get the tractor in away from the mud, and a little area to the side where we can feed them without them having to stand in slop. So yeah, that's looking good. Pleased with that. Now the boys are coming through, running over to Hull. That's Nero up the front. Bless him. Followed by Teddy Bear and Obi. And they're all coming up to the yard today. Because we've got our live raffle draw tonight. And we'll find out who's winning the ultimate Frisian experience. Boys are in. Iceman on the right there. Obi-Wan Kenobi, who only had his shoes done a couple of days ago, and he's managed in the mud to pull one of them off. You naughty little boy. You naughty little boy, Obi-Wan. It's Teddy Bear. I'm about to give them a wash up and they're going to go into the round pen for the day. There's little Nero, who his new head collar has arrived. He's got a rainbow head collar. And then Mabel is on her second day of box rest. It's bad that I'm showing you her eating when she's on a diet, but as part of her diet, she's getting these wonderful hay balls, which help slow down the eating, don't they, Mabel? But she still needs mucking out at the moment, but what we have to do while the others go out, and we had Hoitzer and Annie in as well, is we have to bring a companion in. So Angel Eyes has come in first thing this morning. Haven't you, Angel? And he's going to keep her company for the day in here, because you can see that she's a little bit anxious anyway. She's wanting to know why she's not allowed to come out. She got some extra cuddles yesterday and she'll get some extra cuddles today. And it'll take her a few days to realise that it's all fine and that she can just switch off and relax. But as you know, it's not her favourite thing to do, to stand in. She likes to be out and about. What a beautiful day we've got today. I was hoping to bring you some live today of all the boys in the turnout pen, which I'd been promising you, but I've had technology problems this morning, which always drives me mad because it should be easy, but it ends up being really time consuming sometimes when things aren't connecting properly. Anyway, I'm just down emptying the muck trailer and I thought I'd have a look at all the work that Phil's been doing down here. We're quite muddy out here still, but look how wonderful this looks. This looks so much better than it did. It's not quite finished yet, but this is going to be so much nicer for the horses to come out and stand on. Yes, there's fencing that needs to be put back up and it needs to be rolled, which I think Phil is going to do later this week, but we've got this nice flat dry area now. I'll bring that bale feeder, that round feeder, from over there onto here, and then when the horses are eating, they'll not be stood in mud. No doubt they'll drag mud from that side onto here and it will get a bit grubby, but at least they're not going to be stood in deep mud. So I'm really pleased with how this is looking. Just to help the water drain from that area, Phil's put a hole in the wall here to help it come out. There is a lot of work still to do on here to tidy it all up. And wouldn't it be nice if one day we could actually raise enough so that we can get this whole track done. But I think that's a project for another day. The most important thing is that the horses over the winter are good in the field. Although the live technology has failed me on the round pen here, I can at least bring you a little bit of video. Here's little Nero. We will bring you his beard trim, probably in another video, but we'll see. And then we got Teddy Bear and Obi-Wan over at the hay bar. Oh Nero, you just want loving, don't you? That was my finger that you nipped there, cheeky boy. It's not a carrot. It's not a carrot. It's very peaceful now I've stopped the tractor. And then we've got Annie over here, not free rein today because it's still so soggy everywhere. I've been desperately trying to get out with her because I do need to keep that level of fitness, because she's got her Santa run next week for the primary school. And then there's Ren, who had a night in because she gets a bit tired. And they've been doing quite a lot of mutual grooming today, just enjoying the sun on their backs. And then we've got Jodie over there, who's just got Iceman ready to go and do a little bit of work with him. She's just giving him a bit of a massage, loosening up those neck muscles before she starts his groundwork. Here's little Mabel again. She is a little bit fractious, a little bit agitated. But she's run out of haylage right now. And another thing that we're going to do, just to slow down the amount she's eating, is in here we have this very small hold net, which certainly slows down how quick they can get the haylage. And what we're doing is we're just soaking it for a bit, which will take out all the goodness really, so that she's just got something going into her tummy that's going to fill her tummy but help her lose weight. We've got Glenys and Dawn here today who have come for one of our Meet the Horses tours. So Hol has taken them around. They've met everybody. I think you've fallen in love with a few, haven't you?
Yeah, very much. I love ice, it's beautiful. Gimme kisses. What?
So Iceman has also allowed both Glenys and Dawn to have a sit on him, and it's been 15 years since Glenys has sat on a horse. She's never sat on a Frisian. And Dawn, you say 30 years. So after Jodie had worked Iceman, he's just come down here, stood beautifully just at the mounting block, and both of them have had a sit on, with Anja looking on closely because she very often obliges with things like this, and Renska.
You never forget how to do this,
No.
do you? It never leaves
Can I
you.
hold my phone?
Oh, look at that, like a pro.
Oh yeah, it doesn't leave you when you dress a horse.
So did you used to have your own horses?
No, I used to be a stable helper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just flip it around.
Maybe the other way.
Am I alright to take it off him?
Yeah, I don't
If I've lost one.
No, he's not going anywhere.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. He's a good boy.
So this is one of the things that we can do on the Meet the Horses tours, is just arrange a little sit on afterwards. And what a bonus that we've had such beautiful weather today.
My mum brought it out for us.
She did, didn't she?
Oh, can I take you home? Can I take you home, please?
Maybe you should have a session with him in the friendship barn next time you're here.
I was a stable helper when I was a child. Used to go to the stables 6 in the morning before I went to school, mucking out, bringing the horses in, feeding. And when I left school, I went and helped at a riding school for a while. But we used to do the beach ponies and the beach donkeys, so I used to walk the ponies and donkeys on Blackpool and St Anne's Beach. And I just loved being around horses. And then I stopped riding for a long time. And during COVID, there was a Healthy Heart Cafe in Stoke-on-Trent where I went, where they had therapy horses. Oh, lovely you are.
Ice says I'm a therapy
Yeah,
horse.
you are. You're definitely a therapy horse.
Yeah.
You've made my day. You're beautiful. Oh, wished I could stay here forever.
Oh, everyone says that. They never
Yeah.
want to leave. Never want to leave. That's why I never leave. That's why Hol never
Yeah.
leaves.
No, you don't want me fingers now. No.
Yeah.
No.
They are. So are these the first Frisians that you've met?
There was a Frisian there in the field, but it never came near. He
That's
was
unusual.
he was a horse. Well, it was full of all other horses, and he was quite happy being with the other horses in the field. So he never came near to the gate for you to touch him.
Yeah, that's unusual because as a breed, they
Yeah.
generally want to be with people.
You
Well,
are
it's been really
gorgeous.
lovely having
Yeah,
you here, and
thank you.
thank you very much for letting
Oh
me
no,
video
thank
you as
it's
well.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you can't take him home with you.
Oh,
Sorry.
please.
No.
Oh, he's
That's it. I'm
lovely.
not going to be able to get away from the farm.
No. Well, you can always come back again.
Yes, we
have
can, yeah,
open days.
yeah.
You're not far away from us.
No,
so.
we're not.
There you go.
So he's going to come back out with all the other boys.
You going in there?
He's going to come in with these guys. There's Hoytsy and Yodel. Some of you will know that after my drama with technology this morning, that we actually managed to bring a live to YouTube of the boys in the turnout. Jubbers didn't want to go in and play. And you know, it was I think quite a nice live. But unfortunately we lost the feed just as I started heading out with Anja. I was hoping to take everyone along on a live, but it just didn't happen. So I'm just taking her out now, just to give her a little leg stretch. But it's been lovely having the two ladies here for their Meet the Horses tour. And I think it really brightened up their day, spending time with the beautiful boys and girls. We've just been through the village. I'm just coming back past the racecourse, but I thought I'd show you this because it always makes me laugh that they put sheep on the racecourse to keep it down, keep the grass down. It's really nice to have got out on Annie, finally. She's like my little therapy. When my brain is working overtime and life's getting a little bit complicated, I can always rely on her to take me out and put everything into perspective again. And I don't even have to be riding her. I just have to be there with her, giving her scratches and cuddles. But I needed to ride her today because she'd got a little bit stiff from not doing anything. So we've done some more collected work along the bottom road there, just keeping her nice and engaged from behind. Not too much because she has lost a little bit of fitness, but just enough to keep her ticking over. What better way to end a ride than having a tasty carrot? Hol's got Nero here, and some of you might have seen on the live that we did, but his new head collar has arrived, his rainbow head collar. Thank you very much to Rachel who's bought this for him, along with his Friso rug that's in the country now, so he'll be having that on soon. Look, he's getting fidgety, you know, the poor attention span. But actually Hol is just about to go off and do his Advent video.
Yeah, he's going to be Friday.
So that's something to look forward to. And obviously, you know, there's not a huge amount that you can say about him because he hasn't been here as long as all the others. So
yeah, we don't know. He might be a serial killer. We're yet to find out.
Right, I'll leave you to do your Advent. But anyone watching this, if you haven't checked out Holly's Advent Christmas countdown with all the boys and girls, it's well worth checking them out because they're hilarious.
One, and it allows you to meet them all on a more intimate, deeper level.
If you didn't hear that, you get to meet them all. Hol tells you her interpretation of them all, their characters. But yeah, they're really funny.
The pipe on the friendship bond's fallen down.
What's fallen down?
Look, the pipe in the corner.
Oh, it has. Oh, look, there's another little repair job. Woohoo! There's Frey over there who's just... Yolanda's gone into the friendship barn to go under the infrared because Hoytzer was really mean to her earlier. Chased her off and she slipped and fell, so she's just going to have a little bit of time under the infrared, and she's getting Frey cuddles there and scratches. Frey, what you been up to today?
Keeping up to date with the raffle spreadsheet.
Yeah, so Freya's had the very important job of making sure that everybody is entered in the raffle that we're going to draw live tonight, but this video will probably come out after the raffle's done. But yeah, that's kept Frey busy all day. but we've had a really good entry, and one lucky person, by the time they see this, they'll know who they are, will be winning that 2-day break with us. What a beautiful evening it is. And while Hol's over there doing her Nero advent, I'm going to be getting Iceman on the right, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you little handsome boy, and Teddy Bear, who's having a scratch, back out to the field. Here we go, back down to the field. Little Obi-Wan, little Teddy Bear, and Iceman in the middle. And a lot of people would say it's really dangerous to lead 3 horses, and in lots of cases it would be really dangerous, but we know all our horses inside out and back to front, and if it was really windy and rainy, and they were all on edge, then I wouldn't be leading them together. But they're very sensible, and when they're in the right mood, then you can do this with them quite safely. As you can see, Ice and Bear are so chilled out. And Obi, who when he first came would have been powering off down the road here, he knows the score now. He knows what it's all about, and he's walking along quite relaxed, actually just having a good old sniff, aren't you, Obes? But he's walking a little bit funny because he did manage to pull a shoe off last night, as you saw earlier in the video. So I'll be asking Chris whether he can come to get that back on very soon. Back out in the mud with their nice clean legs, which will get all muddy again, but that's fine. We can bring them in and clean them. Annie's just been kicking on the door telling me that it's tea time. I haven't made teas yet. They're not made, my darling. We've still got things to do. Angel Eyes is going to have a night in tonight. He's quite tired, having been out with the girls for a few days. And Mabel is obviously staying in for the night. Yes, I'll get you your next hay ball in a bit. Yes. Poor Mabes. Poor Mabes, but she's had extra cuddles today, so that's always good, isn't it? Nero's done his advent video with Hol, and we're now just heading back out to the field. We've taken his beautiful rainbow head collar off so that it doesn't get muddy down at the field. And we've actually popped him in another lightweight rug, but a red one with a neck on it this time. He's nice and relaxed. This is soaked for several hours, so I've now just tied it up on one of our containers at the back there to let it drain, and once it's drained, that will be Mabel's tea for the night. Mabel's got her small hold hay net of soaked haylage, And as you can see, she's going to have to work quite hard. So it will keep her entertained and busy for quite a while. End of another day. So we've just done our live. For anyone who didn't see it, I think it's still on the channel. It was our live raffle draw to see who was going to win the ultimate Frisian experience of a couple of days with us. So it was really nice to go through that and chat to people online. And congratulations to Jennifer, who's won the big prize this year. But from me and Angel Eyes, we'll bid you good night. Thanks for watching again, and we'll see you on the next one.